Well, good morning, folks. Papa Joe here. Thursday morning. Got my first drop off. Sitting here in my second. Look like it's going to take him a while. So, exchanging messages back and forth with Carlos. I sent him a little funny. He sent me back one, said he was choking on his coffee. He had forgot about that old radio show. It's all good. Yeah, he's back there loading one of their little trucks. They don't send it out, there ain't no need me bringing it in, right? Had someone make a comment on one of my old posts. Thank y'all for watching my old posts, my old videos. It's what it's all about, going back through the archives. And it made a comment on the one about the wall, saying if we had laws against employing illegals, took away their jobs, they'd quit coming over. Well, we've had laws against hiring illegals for years. But, what was it? 5 years ago, if that, 3 years, I don't know. They, when they started cracking down on a bunch of this, they found out our elected idiots had a bunch of illegals hired on for their housemaids and yard keepers and blah, blah, blah. If the ones that are creating the laws won't enforce or won't obey them, how in the world are you going to enforce them? Which is another pet peeve of mine. You know, I've had the IRS after me. A lot of simple Americans have had the IRS, and they're ruthless. They have no mercy, you know. But then we have these superstars and these politicians that owe more than you and I will ever make in a lifetime. And all they got to do is get on national TV and apologize. You know, really? We are becoming a country of two classes. The middle class is damn near gone. They're working on it. They want it gone. They want the upper class and they want us peons. That's my thought. I make pretty decent money overall, folks, and I barely get by. I'm like, damn. And then to have a politician, several years ago, said that the people need to know that we as your elected leaders cannot afford to live off this 180,000, 300 some odd thousand a year. We just can't live off that little bit of money. Really? Compare what you're making plus your bennies to what the average American's making. But y'all need a raise. Gotcha. So, what time is it? Going on 9. I told the broker I'd be empty probably 10-ish, before 10. Told him I'd make it over there to the shipper probably between 10 and 11, and I probably will. Right now it's looking closer to the 11. Gotta stop and get a lightweight ticket. What the broker was telling me, 2 different trucks went in yesterday to load this load. Well, they did load it. They went and tried to scale out. They couldn't carry it. It's only 44,000. Now, yeah, that's heavy, but it ain't unheard of heavy. So he was asking me, can you carry it? Well, that depends. He said, depends on what? I said, can they count? Is their weight count right? Do they know how to load? I said, empty, depending upon my fuel, I'm under 34,000. I'm always 34 or under. I said, 34 and 44 is 78. I said, so are their weights accurate? And of course he says they are. I said, well, we'll see. And well, the shipper got all kinds of upset yesterday after 2 trucks couldn't carry it. So now he wants an empty weight. Okay, I'll get him an empty weight. I said, you want a loaded weight? No, just empty weight, just to pacify him. I said, all right. As soon as I'm loaded, I'll go hit the scale again. And if it's wrong, we'll be going back if I'm illegal. No. If the weight's wrong, I'll let the broker know. Although they won't do nothing, but I will have done my part. Had a good live stream last night. I often wonder how those watch when they're not live. Any of y'all that watch them after they've been recorded and put up when they're not live, would you let me know how they are? Are they interesting or what? Because I know if you're driving, you can't read what people are saying. I already know that there's some that don't like reading. So even if they're not parked, or if they're not driving and they're parked up, they still don't like trying to read and keep up with what's being said. And last night, Kale and Carlos was bouncing jokes off each other, so I know the feed got rolling pretty good there. I had to scroll back a couple of times. Buddy, your container ain't passing down. I'm glad I ain't going that way, because there might be pigs being oops when he makes a turn. But I've been enjoying those. Those that didn't watch it, the night before, I had some people asking about a fan page on Facebook. I really don't want another page to take care of or to ask Joe to take care of. So Carlos and I got talking about it. Now little Joe went and explored the fan page for me. And he said, Dad, it's basically the same thing you already got as a Facebook page. I said, all right. So me and Carlos talked a little bit about it. I wish they'd replace both their flags, the U.S. and the Texas. They're getting pretty ragged. Then I brought little Joe in on the conversation, so the three of us talked a little bit. Carlos is going to go in. Joe don't have time. He's on his last semester or whatever for his master's. He's very busy, which is why I told you the other night I didn't want to ask him to have to do anything else. I didn't want him to check out the fan page, but that's little Joe. When Daddy asks about something or mentions something, he jumps out of his loops to go and check it out for Daddy. He's a good young man. So Carlos is going to go check out. Joe made him an administrator or something on my Facebook, Simple Living with Papa Joe Facebook. So Carlos is going to go check it out, although Carlos is a busy individual. And you know, he's got a day job and a night job. I used to say that in my younger driving career. Drive all day, take a nap, drive all night, take a nap, drive all day. And that's just how it was. Well, Carlos has an outside job that he does. So he really don't have time. And I'm telling both of them, you know, guys, I'm not real worried about it. So Carlos says he's going to check it out slowly. So we'll see what goes down the pike on it. And the page is already over there. You know, go to Facebook, look up Simple Living with Papa Joe. you'll see the same round icon of my son and the whole bit. So I'd appreciate it if y'all go over there and like the page, join it, whatever you have to do to them things. And hopefully Carlos is going to make some changes to it after January, or after the end of December going into January. Little Joe will have a little bit of time to deal with it. Hopefully things will happen with that. Other than that, all I can tell you is I'm still a good looking rascal. That's my opinion, my story. The women are still crazy about me. I'm a chick magnet. I mean, you know, someone gave me a title back in the beginning of the YouTube channel, and I couldn't argue with them, so you know. Grandma's at home taking care of puppy dogs in the house. The old man, he'd get along pretty good for an old man. He's starting to have issues where he don't make it outside to go to the bathroom, which me and Grandma talked about it, and she can't get mad at him. I mean, he's going on 16 years old. He's never been a dog to use the bathroom in the house. He's always, I mean, it was an extreme emergency, diarrhea, or he got locked up too long or something for him to go to the bathroom in the house. So now he has his little accidents. Grandma, she's like, I can't yell at him. And I said, no, you can't. You know damn good and well he would rather go outside. So, and what do? You know, he's been a good dog. He's been a damn good dog. So if we have to clean up a little bit behind him his last year or two, or however long he's got left, so be it. He's still the scruffer. He's been Mama's guard dog for a long time. So now it's Mama's turn to take care of him. Because if you ask him, I'm sure he's convinced he protected her for a lot of years. And there was an incident or two where people backed away from the truck. You know, a lot of times when we was riding, he was in her lap. So they'd come up that window. Of course, they didn't see him. They'd jump up there on that sideboard, and he would come unglued, and they would jump back. Yeah, there was one old boy came up to my door. I was sleeping in the back. I was grabbing a little cat nap. Mama and the dog was up front. He jumped up here on my side. Windows were half down. And he come unglued. I think it was at a shipper. And the old boy, he started making some funny comment about, oh, what a guard dog. I come out of the back looking pretty rough. I said, he did his job. He woke up the driver. What the hell do you want? Beware the driver. You know, one of them type deals. Being a grumpy old me. And there's a lot of truth to that. Well, that's all truth to it. That was his job. Let me know when somebody's coming around, little man, and I'll get up and take care of it. Good old dog. We love him. We try and make it last few years as comfortable as possible. That's all there is to it. Oh, me, oh my. Well, I ain't got a whole lot for you this morning. Try not to go politics on you. Tickled to death that y'all are going through the archive and watching some of the older videos. Thank you very much. You're still leaving comments on them. Thank you very much. I am supposed to remind you to hit the like button on these videos and stuff. I assume you're a subscriber. If you're not, please subscribe. Supposed to ask you to go over to the Patreon page and to the Facebook page and join and like those. Share with your friends, share on your Facebook and stuff, any of these videos you find, well, any of the videos. They're trying to make me grow some more, which I'm over 2,000. I think this morning I was 2,035. I did that video with Trucker Jim, and a bunch of his people came over. Thank y'all. Welcome. I hope you're liking it. And it's still been growing. I'm not real concerned about how fast it grows and all that, or how big it eventually gets. But just where me and Carlos was talking, and he told me, he says, Papa Joe, he says, I don't care if you had 200,000 subscribers. He says, I don't think you would change it. No, I won't. I'm going to still be me. I don't consider myself a celebrity or none of that. I consider myself a talkative truck driver. I know, y'all find that talkative part hard to believe, don't you? I enjoy making the videos. I've definitely been enjoying the live stream. I didn't think I would. When y'all started asking me to do live streams, I really didn't think I would like it. But I went ahead and tried it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. The regulars that are coming in there, they're getting to know each other. They're talking to each other. Like last night, half of the comments were not directed at me. They were directed at each other. You know, it ain't a chat room like back in the days, but it's pretty cool. You know, people are chatting, people are talking, joking, carrying on. So I still have a few of my issues, such as Kale and Carlos was swapping Mexican jokes, and Carlos was started in a heartbeat, and yes, he's Mexican, and I'm trying to deal with that because I'm afraid other people's gonna come in and see it and be offended and all this nonsense. I'm not politically correct and all that, and I think good humor is fun. You know, it's a good thing. And I'll tell a joke at my expense, you know, and Carlos does the same thing. However, you have those that come in that will get offended and butthurt. You know, like Carlos said, hey, let them get butthurt, you know. So I'm trying to deal with that. It still makes me a little bit uncomfortable. But like I told Kale last night, if I thought it had got out of hand and that it was wrong, I would have ended it. And I don't think it would. Just because I'm a little bit uncomfortable with it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means I need to adjust a little bit. If that makes sense to you, you know. And I'd be the same way if one of my black subscribers started telling black jokes. I'd be uncomfortable with that. I really would. In this day and age of people not having a sense of humor anymore, and so easily to holler the race card and a hater and all that, I gotta use a little bit of caution. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not telling you guys, those that watch this later that are joking, no, I'm not telling you to stop joking and swapping. I'm not telling you all that at all. You have not got out of line at all. You really have not. I'm just telling you, I got to get more comfortable with it. So, it ain't nothing but good-natured fun. What else can I talk to you about? So I told you about the comment on the wall. We discussed that. Got an individual having troubles with his double shifting, or double clutching, I'm sorry. There's not a whole lot that anybody can tell you in person But now later on in his comments, he mentioned they had a simulator. I've never used one. I ain't got a clue about it. But if they've got a simulator watch, that ought to be the cat's meow. You know? Double clutching when you're going shifting up, you hit your clutch and you shift into neutral. You hit your clutch and you grab your next gear. When you're downshifting, you tap your accelerator, hit your clutch and come into, well, I ain't sure if you tap your clutch or not on the double clutch. I don't double clutch. I've floated them forever. But floating them, you tap your accelerator. So yeah, you'd hit your clutch and you'd come into neutral and hit your clutch and go into your lower gear. But if you got a simulator to do that, by all means, you should go practice. There's plenty of YouTube videos out anymore. I bet you can find one. I seen one where an old boy was showing how you did an 18 speed. Somebody shared that with me. The guy was good. It was a good video. He dry shifted, showing you all of them, and then he took off driving and showed you all of them in practical use. I imagine you'd find the same kind of videos for double clutching. So use the technology that they've got out there. Huh. There's trucks parked over there. I didn't know they was parking. I bet those are all private parking too. I'll bet. So anywho, here in a few minutes I got to drive over there. I've actually got long pants on and shoes. Highly unusual for me. I'm usually wearing shorts and sandals because I'm not a real truck driver. Real truck drivers wear boots. This place I'm going to in a little bit, they already got notes that their address don't come up, unfortunately, so I have to follow the address for it or their directions. I might try to look them up, what I should be doing right now. But they already told me drivers got to wear long pants and shoes that cover the whole foot. And you can't wait in your truck. You got to wait in the driver's room. Gotcha. You better not take too damn long. Well, with that, I think I will try to Google this place I'm going to and see if I can get some directions to them. Got to do something. He gave me, it sounds like, decent directions. However, I just told y'all to use modern technology to your advantage. I might as well heed my own advice, right? That's what's going on in the world of Papa Joe for today. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. I want to thank all my old faithful subscribers. Y'all are awesome. You're keeping the channel alive. You're keeping it active. Thank you very much. Once again, I'll tell you, go to the Simple Living with Papa Joe Patreon page and Facebook page. Join up, whatever you got to do there. Hit the likes, whatever you got to do for them. Hit the likes on these videos for me, please. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you, and so do I. I really appreciate y'all being on my channel. Y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.